Muslims a little bit, Jews, Christians, Buddhists, every religion guessed about 5%. Except
Buddhism.
Who's Doug first? Doug was a stoner kid who lived in Calgary.
Did you see that? It said Buddhist, right?
One night he got really high on
This
mushrooms.
Buddhist religion, right? There's other. What is Hindu? Yeah, Hindu, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. That's like five big ones. Those are big religions. Why did God say different things like that? All the brown people are like this. All the other brown people who are Arab brown, light browns. There's the Indian people. There's the Arab people. There's the Jewish people. Christianity has a lot of white people, right? I don't think that Jesus was a white man, right? I think he was a brown man. You know what I mean? Something brown, right? Some kind of brown color, right? Not white, right? But all the pictures say Jesus has a beard and stuff like that. How do you know Jesus, right? How do you know about Jesus? You know, Jesus went to the mountain, right? Jesus went to the mountain and he had a sermon, right? And in that sermon, he got this prayer, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. I don't even know this stuff. I should know this. It's called the Lord's Prayer, right? The Lord's Prayer is important, right? This is one of the most important things that Jesus says. You pray, right? The Lord's Prayer, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy kingdom. I don't know British what. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, you will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. You have to forgive. That's what Jesus said. Nobody, the religions, people, they don't forgive. Buddhists do. Buddhist is the best religion. They forgive, But Islam and Christianity, they fight wars all the time. They fight wars. Christian, white man and brown man, Even the brown Pakistan versus India, that religion, they fight a lot. Have you ever seen that movie Gandhi? Have you seen that movie? Gandhi is a good movie, great movie. But Muhammad Gandhi was a great man. He didn't fight anything. He never fight. Even when people would hit him, gutika gana, habay, mukut karane. Sticks, Gandhi, when the sticks hit, when the soldiers, right, the soldiers of British soldiers, right, the British soldiers, they tried to, I don't know, the British they wanted to own India, right? want all of India. British want the whole world, right? There was British in Canada, British in USA, and then the US people started fighting in the British, right? So now there's US people, but before it was British people, right? British people is a small place, island. We went to United Kingdom though, right? England, right? Do you know about how small? You've been to England, right? It's an island almost. Is it an island? Sri Lanka is an island too, right? But in that small island, all the people, they're smart. You know why? They did industrial. They owned machines. The British people, they were smart. They got guns and machines and all these things, right? And other people didn't have guns, right? The British people had guns, but the Indian people, nobody had a gun, right? Guns are bad. You know, bad. Guns are bad. Would you have a good gun? Would you have a gun? No?
You know if I have a gun.
What do you mean? I know, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I don't have a gun either. I'm just joking almost. I don't know. In US they love guns. US loves guns. It's too hot. Isn't it hot? Maybe in a few minutes I will. I'll check if it's hot. This is new, fresh stuff? You said that it was old.
Yesterday I made new one.
Still kind of hot. Oh, I almost spilled. I was. I don't know. Do you want some peanuts? Just have one or two. Try it. Why not? You don't like peanuts? What did you eat? Poutine, right?
I ate poutine.
Quebec. Poutine is from Quebec. Quebec is like another country, right? Quebec is like a country. There's the British and the French, right? Napoleon Bonaparte or whatever. You know Napoleon? He was French general. It's a French general. Smart man. But the British I think the British found Napoleon too and put him in the jail or something like that too. Somebody. I think Napoleon went to the jail. But in Canada, there's two countries also. One country is Quebec, and then there's the British and the English, the French, two languages, right? But they work together, you know. That's a peace, right? Quebec has peace with all the other, English provinces, right? That's beautiful, right? What do you think? Is it beautiful? Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Canada is the best country in the world. What do you think? Why?
Have freedom.
Freedom. What else?
You can live.
Politicians are good, not like Rajapaksa or these politicians in Sri Lanka, very corrupted, yeah. And What else? Good government, right? Good government, right?
Cities and
Cities are good, urban, yeah. And
people have
and it's
lot of facilities.
facilities, yeah.
Yeah.
Health, and it's the whole. It's all the people. They don't fight each other. There's brown people. There's white people. There's red people. There's black people. There's every color in Canada, right? And we work together in peace. You know, in U.S. the black and white fight. The black and white fight. Black and white is like black is bad and white is good. That's what they say. Say white is good, black is bad. Black is just a color. It's just a color. God wants to have love, right? God wants love, right? Canada, there's love, I think. True love, true love. Do you know O Canada? Okay, how do you say O Canada? It's called O Canada. Here are the lyrics, right? Do you know the O Canada? O Canada. O, the zero, O. You know the O? You know, the official English. O Canada, our home and native land, the patriot love in thy sons. It says sons command, but they should see sons and women too, right? Daughters and stuff. With glowing hearts, and we see the rise, we grow. This is what Canada means. The true north, strong, free. You were saying about freedom, right? O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keeps this land, our land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God. We believe in God too. Everybody believes about God, but they don't have sometimes they have too much mind and not enough heart. But you have to have a heart, a good heart. The heart is red, right? Blood is like red, right? Canada has a red and white maple leaf. It's the greatest country, greatest flag. Everything's better. It has two sports. You know the two sports? Lacrosse. Do you know lacrosse? It's a Aboriginal sport. I played it in school, lacrosse. You never been seen on TV, on TSN or any other sports network or something? One day I'll show you that, lacrosse. And do you know what the other sport is in Canada? What is that country? Hockey. Canada is going to play against Russia. Russia's bad right now. Putin, right? The poutine. I like poutine with gravy and cheese and fries. That's what poutine is, right? You know poutine, right? That's Russia, right? Russia.
Yeah, Russian.
Poutine is poutine. Russian poutine, eh? Trudeau is the better person than Putin. Putin is a war person. Yeah. Trudeau is about peace.
Peace.
peacekeepers, you know what I mean? United Nations, right? That's Canada. Canada is the peacekeeper. If there was no Canada, this country, I don't know what would happen. The world would be destroyed. Right now, Canada needs to be strong because the world is crazy. It's crazy. The world is a crazy place. Every country is fighting because of religion or color, something. They're fighting about something, right? But you need to basically be everything is good. Everything is good and not bad, you know. Don't fight, right? Canada is the best country in the world. I guarantee that if you actually go to Canada, they want to go. Syria, you know, Syria and the refugees, they want to be Canadians, right? Every country wants to go to Canada. But Sri Lanka, nobody goes to, right? No white people, nobody. Do you see any other people? All brown people, right? But Canada is a rainbow, right? It's a rainbow. Menorah. Do you know what menorah is?
Monera.
Huh?
Monera.
Mana? Peacock. In Sri Lanka, there's a peacock, right? Canada is like a peacock, you know? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful country. I know there's gonna have a war in November. Did you know? November 8th, 2016. You know? Yeah, there's a war. Who's gonna win? The Judgment Day. Judgment Day. That's a time. November 8th, 2016. Yeah. United States, right? They say United States, but it's actually not United States. It's something else. It's like mixed up states of America. You know what I mean? You have to be all the same in in the West and the East. You have to be good from West to East. You have to get to be a Democrat. Democratic. You have to be democratic, right? Not a Republican. You know who the Republican is? Who? Yeah. Donald Trump. I hate Donald Trump. He's a bad person. You know why? I don't know, he's said like Mexicans are murderers. He said that. He said a whole number, all of the people are murderers. Or said some of the murderers. Some of the murderers, right? That's the first thing he talked about. Murderers and stuff like that. He's a fighter, always about war and stuff like that. Republican, right? War. Democrats, I don't think they like war. Hillary Clinton, I don't think women don't fight it, right? Women are good. Women don't fight, right? Like Hillary Clinton. You like Hillary Clinton. I like Bernie Sanders. but he lost. Bernie Sanders
Yeah.
2016 lost. I thought Bernie might win. I was trying Bernie to win, right? I was watching on CNN and stuff like that. But it never happened. It never happened. I think Bernie was true. If Bernie was the president, it would be a better country than Clinton or Trump. Clinton and Trump are not as good as Bernie Sanders. Burn. Feel the burn. I have a shirt that says feel the burn. Did you see that? You read that, right? US politics. Why does everybody talk about US politics? All politics. Politicians are bad, corrupt. They want power. Power. That's why Trump wants power. I don't know. Do you know that Sri Lankan is a corrupt country? It's a great country, but they had civil wars and politicians trying to have two nations and stuff like that in one island. And there's so many people in Sri Lanka, right? Too many people.
Yeah, overcrowded.
Overcrowded. And you know what happens in an island? There's no way to move, right? And if you're poor, you can't go in a plane or something, right? You just in the island, right? That is why poverty, the third world, Sri Lanka's third world, right? I don't know about Sri Lanka as much as you, right? But I think Sri Lanka could have been a great country, but the British came and British wanted tea, and they brought all these Tamil people, Tamil Nadu, to get tea, right? In the north, tea pickers and stuff like that, right? And their home was Tamil Nadu, so they had a different religion, they had a different language. Unfortunately, when you have, like in Quebec and in Canada, French and English, they work together. It's good languages, right? They work together, right? But nobody in Tamil speaks Sinhala, right? You don't know Tamil, right? You know who knows Jamie, right? She knows how to write Tamil. I think so. She has her mother. I went and met Ange's mother in Toronto. She's such a nice person, right? I don't know. There are somehow small amount of people who have a lot of power and they fight wars. That's what the Tamil Tigers are, terrorists, right? But Sinhala has done bad things too. There are bad Buddhists too. Most of the time, good Buddhists, but now all the Tamil Tigers are gone, right? In 2010, right? with Rajapaksa, right? But he did, I don't know, some people say in the United Nations he was too powerful, right? He used the army to destroy the Tamil people, right? That's wrong. That's wrong too, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
The you have all the if you have an army like United States, if you have a big army, you shouldn't, fight another country, you know, right? Small country, or small people, Civil wars. There's civil wars in Quebec. There's civil wars in Ireland. You know Ireland, Belfast.
Mm.
There's the Catholics and the Protestants, right? Protestants and Catholics. Protestants are British. They're English. They're Anglican. And then the Roman Catholics are a different religion, right? But you know who is good? Benedict. You know Benedict?
Mm.
You know who
Pope.
Benedict? Yeah, he's a pope. I think he has been one of the best popes in my life, at least in my life. There's only been 3 popes, right, in my life, right? But he's just an intelligent man, smart man. I I would, like to meet the Pope. Would, but I'm a small person, right? I want to see Trudeau. I want to see the Pope. I like to see monks, Buddhist monks. What else do I want to meet? The Queen. The Queen. I want to see the Queen. I want to meet William. Did you know that William is coming to Canada? You know that?
Yeah.
They're coming in Victoria, right?
Mm-hmm.
In BC, British Columbia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where else? And the territories, right? William, who is it? William, Catherine,
And
George. George is
Yeah.
going to be the next king. George,
Yeah. Charlotte.
and Charlotte is the baby.
Mm.
Do you think there's going to be another baby? George,
Yeah,
Charlotte.
maybe something.
If it was a boy, what would you like? And what girl would you like? Huh? Any names? I like Christopher. Christopher is a good name and I don't know. I don't know what a good girl. Victoria is a good name, I think. Victoria. You ever been to BC? Have you ever been to Victoria? Yeah, we went to Victoria. It was a good place. It was a lot of fun. We went to seafood, right? We ate some seafood. Did you see there was was there seals? Or no, something, what was that? What animal was there in the ocean?
Yeah, lion,
Sea lions? I don't know what those are. But that's the ocean. That's a great ocean. That's the Pacific Ocean, right? I like the Pacific Ocean. It's the biggest ocean. China is on one side, and US is like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Shanghai, Beijing. I wish I was in Shanghai. You know? Would you go to Shanghai? We should go a trip if you had enough money. Would you go to Shanghai? Do you know who's in Shanghai? Ange. You didn't know that? Yes. I don't know. She went to Korea too. She goes all over the world, right? She's amazing. She's amazing. I don't know. I don't really meet someone like that. It's the greatest person I know, actually. I love that. I love Ange Jamie Alexander.